everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by again. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe down below, comment down below any video ideas you have for me, and don't forget to like this video. So in today's video, I am just going to do a quick makeup tutorial. I'm about to go on a date with my boyfriend to a restaurant tonight, and just wanted to do a more dewy look. I'm going to show you exactly how to get that done. So to begin with, instead of using a primer, which is most likely going to be like a silicone based, I would suggest using an oil as your base. So the one I'm using today is from Josie Moran. It's a pure argan oil. That's what it looks like there. And you take a couple drops in your hands. Massage it in and put it all over your face, and just make sure to massage it in properly. Okay. Now you may look oily now, but in the end it's going to look dewy, I promise. It's not going to look oily. For foundation today, I'll be using the L'Oreal True Match foundation. So this one is a liquid foundation, and that's what you want if you're doing a dewy look. You don't want anything that's matte. Okay, just with my beauty blender. Take some on the beauty blender, and I usually like to start on the lower end of my jaw. And don't forget the neck as well. And if you're going for a dewy look, try not to do such a thick coat of foundation on your face, because you want your face to still look like it's breathing, you know what I mean? You don't want it covered with a lot of makeup. You don't want the cakey look, unless that's what you're going for. But if you're doing a quick dewy look, you want it a bit thinner. If you want any questions answered, just comment down below, and I will make sure to reply to all of you. Can't wait for this pimple to go away. Do you guys ever have a pimple that just stays and stays, and no matter how many times you've tried to pop it, tried to remove it, it just doesn't want to go? I've got one right there on the chin, and it's so frustrating because, I don't know, it just won't go. Any tips down below on how I can get rid of it, because I've literally tried everything and it won't go. It's like it's not budging. It wants to stay on me forever. Are you guys like me, that no matter how many times you've done your makeup, you always end up with a lot of foundation on your hand? Like, it's such a waste, and I do that every single time, and I know exactly how much I need, but for some reason I always have to over pump, and it's such a waste of makeup, and it's so annoying. I really need to learn to stop doing that. Oh, this pimple. Also, in a dewy look, you want to try to not use a lot of powders, so try to use a lot of liquid makeup. Unless you need to set something, then I would suggest using something that's a bit more liquidy. So for under the eye, I'm using the Maybelline Eraser Dark Circles Concealer. That's what it looks like there. I think it's in the color Brightener Illuminator. Again with the Beauty Blender. Normally with a dewy look, my under eyes is probably the only place that I will set, only because I tend to crease. So yeah, with everything else, I will just leave it with liquid products. So we're still looking nice and dewy, doesn't look too matte, which is what we want, and it actually brings out your natural oils as well. So for under my eyes, I'm just using MAC. It's called Mineralized Skin Finish. That's what it looks like. It's in the color Light. So I'll just grab my brush. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using, again, the L'Oreal Eraser Dark Circles Concealer. It's actually concealer, but it's quite a dark color for my complexion. So I'm going to use this as my bronzer. And because it's liquid, that's exactly what we want, so that we keep the dewiness of the makeup. You can put some on your eyelids as well. Instead of using eyeshadow, you just put it on your eyelids. Again with the Beauty Blender. Okay, so there's the bronzer. Now I'm going to do some blush. I've got the NYX Bright Idea Illuminating Stick. So there's no, oh yeah, Rose Petal Pop is the color. So that's it there. If you want some extra color on the eyelids, you can also put this on them there as well. Okay, so that's the blush there. Okay, so for highlight today, I'm going to be using a highlight from Models Prefer. It's called Hollow Drops. Okay, and with this you just need the tiniest bit because it's quite a strong highlighter. So you get your ring finger, a couple dabs, and the high points of your cheeks, just like that, and you just dab it in. A couple more on this side. A little bit on the nose. Just to set the makeup, I'm going to be using the MAC Prep and Prime. It's a Fix Plus Gold, and it's really pretty. You see the gold bits in there. So shake it up really, really well. And when you spray it on the skin, it actually gives like gold speckles on the face, which is really pretty. I actually heard about this from James Charles. He was doing a tutorial on Catherine Piaz from the Ace family. Whoa, you can see all the gold on my face. So give that a second to dry. And normally what I like to do is get my beauty blender and just go over that spray just to make sure that it sinks in properly into the skin. I also like to use another setting spray. This is from Morphe. It's the Continuous Setting Mist, just as a double up. There we go. So good. Just wait for that one to dry. So far this is what the skin looks like. So it's really pretty and soft, and it's not caked on with a lot of powders. It's more your natural oils as well as a little bit of the oil that we used, and it just makes the skin look healthy and glowy. So for eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay Brow Creator. I think this is the dark brown color, but it's rubbed off, so I can't really see. I need to get a new one actually. I'm almost out. Okay. Just brushing up the brows. I recently, a few months ago, got my eyebrows microbladed, so I don't really need to do too much to them since they're already kind of done. With this one though, I haven't got hair on the arch of my brow, so that I need to fill in, whereas my right brow is a lot better than my left. Okay, so that's one eyebrow done. Second one. There we go, that's the second brow done. So I'm just going to set that with some clear gel. Okay, so for lip liner, I'm going to be using, oh gosh, there's no name on here, I'm so sorry, but it's a gorgeous color. Okay, for my lipstick, I'll be using, it's called Lipstick Queen. Can't see who it's from. I'm not sure, but I think I bought it from Mecca. That's the color there. It's like a brownie, pinky with like a bit of glitter in it as well. Such a gorgeous color. And just on top of that, I'll be using a gloss. This is from MAC and it's called Oyster Girl. I actually heard about this lip gloss from Amrezy. It's like a champagne color. It's gorgeous. How did I forget? I forgot to do my eyelashes. I'm just going to quickly curl those. Oh, I love that lip gloss. Look how gorgeous that is. Okay, I'm just using the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. Alright, well, there you go, that's it. That's all done. So this is the dewy makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a go. And if you do, comment down below and let me know how you go. Thank you so much for stopping by again. I really appreciate it.